We're going to start with the commotion in the ocean. Pioneer Valley hosting Nipomo. The winner would clinch at least a share of the Ocean League crown. For a game this big, naturally, Friday Football Focus senior reporter Dave Alley was there. He now joins us live at Buffalo Wild Wings in Santa Maria. Hi, Dave.
Oh, hi there, Mike. Yeah, certainly no keeping me away from this game. It was a real big game, just as you mentioned. A little bit of local sports history on the line, you could say. First ever Ocean League championship at stake, or really to be more specific, at least a piece of that Ocean League championship. But also now for Pioneer Valley, they had a chance to capture their first ever, can you believe this, their first ever league championship in football of any kind, provided they win tonight. Homecoming night for the Panthers. PV 5-1 all-time versus the Titans on their home turf. No scoring in the first quarter. Second quarter, Panther D coming up with a big play. Braden Grossart picked off by Michael Bourbon. He turns it back, heads downfield, deep into Titan territory. Turnover giving the Panthers great field position inside the 10. On a 4th and goal from the 1. Jason Garcia runs the bootleg. Seems to work every time. It did right there. PV on the board. They led it 7-0. Ensuing drive, Titans offense gets going. Little razzle-dazzle Grossart. The pitch to Luis Diego Riquelme. He goes downfield to Wyatt Alejandro, and the senior receiver picking up good yardage, taking it to about the Panther 26. Then a couple of plays later, Grossart fakes right, goes left, bullet to James Porter. That's a Nipomo touchdown. Point after, tying up the game at 7. That was the score at halftime. Homecoming queen Bridget Vargas earning the crown. The king will be named tomorrow night. Move to the second half opening drive for Pioneer. They get the vertical game going. Garcia, deep ball, finding Bourbon down the field. Huge play, setting up the Panthers for their second score of the game. It's Garcia with the ball, plunging in from the 1-yard line. However, PAT no good. And the Panthers were up 13-7, and that would loom very large. Titans answering back immediately late in the third. Grossart listed at 6'2", 221, showing off some finesse and power on the ground, going through the Panther defense, refusing to go down. Finally stopped at the 2. Moments later, he caps off the drive. Grossart the short run. Nipomo tying up the game at 13. Just as important, the PAT good. Nipomo up 14-13. After that fourth quarter was all defense, under 5 to go. PV trying to rally, but Carmelo Hernandez looking like Khalil Mack. Sorry, Raiders fans. Strips and the fumble recovery. Looked like Nipomo would win it there, but on a crucial 4th and inches, Panther D comes up big, putting up a wall. Grossart nowhere to go. They pull out the chains, and sure enough, Nipomo short of the first down. So they had one last chance to get something going, but Garcia's 4th down pass falls incomplete. What a game, a defensive battle, just 1 point the difference. Nipomo wins a thriller and a piece of the Ocean League Championship, beating Pioneer Valley 14-13. Oh, really, what a game, and congratulations to Tony Dodge and the Titans. We've got some of the Titans right here celebrating. Right. Okay, there we are. Okay, so the Titans have at least a share of the Ocean League Championship. They're now 7-2 overall, 4-0 in league play. They'll go for the outright league championship at home with Templeton next week. Pioneer Valley drops to 5-4 overall, 3-1 in league play. They'll wrap up the regular season next week across the freeway at rival Santa Maria. They have never lost to the Saints, by the way. We've got a lot of more football still to go in next week, so I can't wait for that. But for right here, for me, from Buffalo Wild Wings, I'm going to wrap it up, send it back to you, Mike. Kevin Roos on the way in just a couple minutes.